Hi everybody, it's my first YouTube video. How y'all doing? I'm feeling so excited, so happy that I actually finished editing this, remaking the video also, because y'all know what happened. And I can finally talk to my peeps. Let me get my microphone. So, Invincible Season 2 came out a couple of months ago, and I was excited, as any person would be. I started watching the show because of my brother's insistent pestering, and I fell in love with it. Now, I wanted to know how Debbie was coping with being a single parent and realizing that for her entire life, her and Nolan's marriage was fake. From the get-go, actually, I wanted to know how Mark would be going on as a superhero, knowing that his father was not, that in fact, his father wanted to take over the human race. I wanted to know how everybody was feeling, knowing that Omni-Man, the greatest hero, the strongest hero, killed everybody and was now on his way to enslave the human race. Now, as I continued counting down the days and watching the clock turn for the drop, there was a consistent crow that nipped my ears repeatedly, and that was the excitement tantamount to somebody winning a lottery. People were crying out how they were elated that Amber and Mark were going to break up, and I was so confused. I thought they were a cute couple, they liked each other. Why would they break up? And yeah, sure, she's a normal human, he's off alien, but Debbie and Nolan made it work until they didn't.
Is Mom's life worthless?
In the grand scheme of things, yes.
Debbie, how can you say those things?
So, what's wrong with Amber? Why was she getting all this hate? My question was answered right away from a singular comment I posted like a couple of months ago, and it's still getting commented, it's still getting liked till this day. That question prompted this video, so without further ado, let's get into the intro.
Hey, handsome Mark Grayson. I'm glad you still got that pretty face.
When I was watching Invincible and I saw Amber on screen, I was genuinely excited because there's a black girl and she's the main character's love interest. What more could I have asked for? I watched season 1 with blissful ignorance of the brewing hate that she was about to get. Many attributed their justified hatred towards her because she was just insufferable. Some saying that they disliked her so much because she knew that he was a superhero. Mark made him feel bad about not spending time with her. Others hate that she was self-centered. And the rest, they were just plain racist. And I blame the writers for how she was written. Especially in the first season where a lot of fans reacted to how Amber spoke to Mark. They said she speaks to him condescendingly, which I don't see. I just feel as if it's a type of flirting, you know? The handling of Amber's character created a cesspool of toxic fans to emerge from their caves and spill slurs at her, a fictional teenage character. And yeah, I'm making this deep. Upon rewatching it, there's so many problems being pointed out as her being the disposable black girlfriend. That means she's just there to serve as a filler for the love interest. Her being the angry black girl, or her constantly worrying about herself and everybody around her, it feeds into that people shouldn't be attached to her. That's what I got after watching Invincible season 1 once more. So when these things were brought onto the screen, the Amber Hate Club was having a field day. They blamed her for the couple's issues, even though she would end up forgiving Mark or he dismissing her emotions and feelings. They would use racist language, feeling emboldened by the portrayal of her on screen, and this type of hatred extended beyond the show and into reality, as many of these incel-like people would start attacking black women and fans that would defend Amber. Now, I firmly stand by the belief that she did nothing wrong in both seasons, and without even having any prior knowledge to the comics or the show, I could tell that Mark was going to end up with Eve and that Amber would inevitably not be in the series anymore. I knew that they were setting them up for a breakup. She said it multiple times that She couldn't keep up with the superhero lifestyle, and as much as they tried to make it work, it just wasn't going to happen. But the hate she gets is unjustifiable. And one of the reasons why Invincible fans will always have a space in hell in my heart is because in a show with such deplorable characters, in a show with aliens that want to take over the world, in a show where death is apparent and everywhere, the most hated character is a normal teenage girl that is angry that her boyfriend isn't there for her. The fact that a lot of people are happier about what happens to Mark with Anissa and are angry at Amber. There was this one guy, the part where Amber and Mark were about to do it, and she's like, "Oh no, don't forget the condom." He was like, instead of getting pregnant with such godlike sperm, you want to use a condom, and he was going at it, and I was like, what the heck? I digress. That's all I wanted to say on Amber from Invincible, because I think the hate that she gets is unjustifiable, mainly because she is a black girl. And if Amber in the series was a white girl, she was not going to get this much hate. In the comics I've reread, she did cheat on Mark, and in the series she did not, even though people are going to find that one clip where she spoke to that guy at the school party and be like, "Oh my gosh, look, she was ready, come on now, come on." Where am I going with this video? Absolutely nowhere. A lot of people have already said what I said, and I'm just reiterating it the way I want to. But how do you guys feel about the video? Hearing me speak about it in my 2 cents. I actually wrote a lot more than what I'm saying now. So if you guys want to read it, I am opening a blog, like a mini website for my writings. So you can go check it over there. It is Lovey's Land. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it this far to the video. Comment a butterfly emoji and your thoughts. See you in the next one. Bye. Caused her to be caused